Major breaking developments in the Paul Pelosi DUI case. Just hours before tomorrow's hearing, Primetime has received a series of significant leaks from Napa County officials that paint an entirely different picture than what we've been told happened that night. And we were right. There were a series of injuries involved, serious ones. Both cars were totaled. There were drugs involved, not just alcohol. And Paul did hand cop something that wasn't his driver's license. And just today, on the eve of the hearing, the judge has been replaced in a blatantly corrupt move.
Well, some pretty big bombshells there from Fox News' Jesse Watters, who has been doing a bit of digging on Nancy Pelosi's husband. On the eve of Paul Pelosi's arraignment before the court for his drink driving charges from back in May, Jesse Watters has received some interesting information. While Nancy Pelosi arrives for her highly criticised trip to Taiwan, her husband Paul will have his case heard before the court on charges relating to his drink driving. We remember back in late May, Paul Pelosi was involved in a car crash where his Porsche and a Jeep collided in the Napa Valley after he attended a dinner party. It was revealed that he was under the influence of alcohol, causing injury and driving with a 0.8% blood alcohol level or higher. Jesse Watters told his audience the reason why law enforcement delayed releasing Paul's mugshot is because he was absolutely plastered. In a statement to Fox News from a police complaint, it read, "His eyes appear red and watery, he was unsteady on his feet, his speech was slurred, and he had a strong odour of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his breath." A criminal complaint also alleged that he was not only under the influence from alcohol, but there was a drug involved. The leak to Primetime also states that while it was originally reported to the public that there were no injuries and then there were minor injuries, Paul Pelosi reportedly had pain to his upper right arm, right shoulder and neck. It was also difficult to lift things with his right arm and he was suffering from headaches. Nancy Pelosi's husband also reportedly handed the police a donor card instead of his driver's license when he was found at the crash scene. So instead of handing over his license, he handed over, in what could be seen as a bribe, a card that says he donates to the California Highway Patrol. Jesse Watters also details how the judge that was set for the court case has mysteriously stepped down. The new judge happens to be a registered Democrat with no previous experience in criminal cases and used to work for the Napa County DA's office. Mr Pelosi might not actually appear in person, and his attorney could be sent on his behalf on a DUI misdemeanor case. There will also not be any cameras or recording devices allowed in the courtroom, so the public and media won't really know for sure what happens inside. In late June, it was revealed that Paul Pelosi would be officially charged with a DUI. The punishment for driving under the influence of California is up to 5 years probation, a minimum of 5 days in jail, installation of an ignition interlock device, fines and fees, completion of a court-ordered drinking driver class, and other terms as appropriate. So it will be a wait and watch situation to see what kind of punishment the House Speaker's husband receives.